line, please state the nature of your crisis.
Hey guys, William Furno here today, and I'm back with a Hero Factory nostalgia review, and this week we're taking a look at the final Brain Attack villain that I'll be covering. Dragon Bolt, the big one, the big bad guy for the wave. And you know what, I gotta say, LEGO has some balls for tackling a dragon for this wave. It's not something that I really expected when I was a kid and when these sets were coming out, and when Dragon Bolt got announced or the leaked photos came out, I was like, dang, they're actually like trying to do a dragon. So let's start off with the packaging here, the best we can. It's a pretty wide set. But again, we have this larger bag packaging that was introduced with Furno XL. Now, what's interesting about this to me is that I guess there's not really a good way to pose a dragon on, you know, like a marketing material or like a package for the product. So they did this. I mean, it's cool. I don't think it accurately represents what Dragon Bolt would look like on your shelf, but I think about sometimes when I've seen this package before, like, how did they come up with that look for him? This on the back is more accurately what he looks like. You get 1,000 points towards the game for buying this set, and he has a pretty cool functionality that I will get to later. Here's the instruction booklet. It should have the extended Brain Attack comic, yep, from summer 2013. Just a bigger version of that. And then all the way in the back, let's see what they got for us. The standard 1,000 points to the game. Combiner model with Surge. And the face filter, part of the app. And I can't stress this enough, but the LEGO group, the conglomerate group of LEGO employees, the people who designed this instruction booklet, they want you to know that you have to take this photo at 4:20 a.m. What are they trying to say to us? I think we should file a lawsuit, like a joint lawsuit, and you know, we should all in the LEGO Hero Factory fandom get a ton of money for that, because that's, you know, that's not appropriate for kids. Anyways, it's Dragon Bolt O'Clock. Let's get into him. Alright, first of all, this is a dragon. Like, this is a whole dragon in Hero Factory parts, and that's already pretty impressive. And even though it's impressive, I can't say that this is my favorite dragon set. I think it's cool, like, that they did it. I don't know if the execution is all there, and I'll kind of explain why. But for the first part of this, it's again, this is not a bad set, and I'm not trying to say that I think it's a bad set. I just don't know if this is like the ultimate LEGO dragon. You know what I mean? Like, I know Ninjago has had their fair share. I don't buy Ninjago or really get into it, but I'm sure those dragons are better than this one. That's all I'm trying to say. Because this is constructed entirely out of CCBS and Technic parts. And I know that sometimes making these animalistic CCBS creatures can sometimes be difficult. And I don't agree with every single design choice they made. For example, I think the neck is really long and the body is too short, and when you look at it from the side, it looks really awkward. And that maybe that's just me, but it just looks really awkward in my opinion. I think, again, I like the fact that they did a dragon. I like the mask, and I like that the jaw hinges, and that actually makes it look more like a dragon. I like to imagine he shoots electricity out of his mouth, which is cool, so they kind of did that here with on the jaw. I like that it's a blue dragon. I feel like dragons are typically red. I like that we got this like electric, vibrant dragon instead. I think that was a good design choice. And again, I like, at least with the brain here, because it's part of Brain Attack, well, I just have to say this is one of the worst Brain Attack masks, and that's only because it has to be just the snout and eyes of a dragon, because, you know, the rest of it takes care of itself. But like, I don't know what, maybe it could work as like an armor shell. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I could see that happen. You could use it as an armor shell. But like, I'm just saying, if you really wanted like a dragon head, you'd have to like build your own and swivel it on the jaw and whatever. But one of my least favorite villain Brain Attack masks. This is a glow-in-the-dark brain, which is pretty cool. I think it's only the white parts. Could be wrong. I think it is though. I like that they chose a multicolored brain for this one. I think it really fits. They have this like light blue and light yellow green color going throughout here. It's like marbled, and then the white eyes. I think, yeah, I think I accidentally mentioned before that all the brains had red eyes. This is the only one to come with white eyes, and I think that's perfect. I think the only other place red is used on the set is for the functionality, and that's just to indicate that that exists there. So I like that they chose white eyes because I think it really fits with the, again, the bright electric aesthetic of this character.
They have spoken too soon.
I like all the details they added though. You know what I mean? Like I like the electricity. I like the spike on the chin. I like the little teeth here. I like the, I don't know what you call these, like horns, dragon horns. They added some little spikes on the legs too. They made the front legs, I think, a little taller. I could be wrong on that. Maybe they're just, I think maybe they're the same size. One's just, yeah, I don't know. But I like that. I like a lot of the little things they did here. They added this little spiny piece on the back. They added a nice tail with a lot of range of motion, which is great. But I think my favorite part of this set, and I know like all of you would probably agree with this, is the functionality, because the functionality is pretty much one of the best Hero Factory Technic build functionalities we've had in a Hero Factory set. I just want to preface before I do this, you guys might notice this, you're gonna hate me, but a while back a lot of these electricity pieces broke, like the axles just came off, and I've never had like the time or honestly the money that I wanted to spend to replace these parts. So you will notice they are super glued here. That's just for the sake of this review. Unfortunately, I know Lego people, and I hate it too. I don't like gluing Lego parts, but they snapped and I couldn't get them to fit back in. So unfortunately they are glued. So let's just hope when I activate this functionality that they don't just crack off, because sometimes that happens. But anyways, it's a pretty simple functionality. I probably shouldn't smack my arm against it. That's what it does. And honestly, that's pretty sick. I think if the wings were designed a little bit better, it would be even better. And what I mean by that is, like, these are pretty flimsy, skinny looking wings. I feel like if they sat lower, like a little bit lower, like maybe if like that was their base position, it would have been cooler. I feel like just them sitting all the way up here, it just looks kind of awkward. Like, I don't know. I think you guys can kind of tell by now, this isn't one of my favorites. It's cool that they did it. I know I keep saying that. Like, a dragon is a cool idea, and when I was a kid, I was head over heels in love with this set. Just because it was a dragon, it was huge. But honestly, there are better Lego dragons to be buying, so I can't really recommend this set to you in good faith. It also doesn't really have that much going for it in terms of parts, aside from that you get like 4 of these yellow blade pieces that I think were also used in Ninjago. You get a bunch of electricity parts. You get the glow-in-the-dark brain if you're into that. I know I like the brain pieces, so I was kind of into that too. Overall though, I feel like this is a bit of a misfire. Again, it's not like the worst of the worst. I don't really have a lot of heavy complaints about this set. I just think the execution is kind of awkward. That's really all I can say about Dragon Bolt. I can't really recommend this set to you unless you're looking for a lot of these Technic and sword pieces and all that, but I'll link the Bricklink stuff down below anyway. Next week, we're going to finish off the Brain Attack sets. Of course, we have our wave overview after that, but next week is the final individual set review, and that will be Jet Rocka, the large, I guess Freno XL was the large hero set, but this is the vehicle set for the wave. So I will see you guys next week. Thank you for watching.